Ooh. What's up, Creepers and Geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How is everyone doing today? You know what? A little bit something different today. Words I've been using a little too often lately. I basically just want to let you guys know I've started a second channel that's not gaming related. It's not geek culture related. It's a creative outlet for me. I know I say this also a lot. You know, this channel was going originally to be multi-purposed, and in that I have somewhat done that, you know, with my prop builds and my model building, and now I get this thing called the Creepy Crawl up there. If you recall back to July, I did a video on this place called the Slayton Tower, and I titled that video The Creepy Crawl. Well, some sad events have come up, which turned out to be for the better anyway, at the end of the day. To be quite honest with you, I've been getting kind of bored of this channel. Not that I'm going to get rid of it altogether. There was a time about a week and a half ago where I filmed a video basically saying goodbye. I don't feel I have anything more to really say here. The reason I make these videos isn't so much to talk about video games, though that's what I chose to do. It's a creative outlet for me. I'm an artist. I mean, I paint, I sculpt, I make props, you know, I do whatever I can to be creative. I make music, I make things that make music, and that part will never die. At my core, at anything, if you strip me down to my basic core, I'm a creator. I like to create things, and these videos are an outlet for me. But the creative standpoint on these videos have gotten pretty stale for me. And I literally almost uploaded a video saying I was pretty much done with it for now. And there was a multitude of reasons for it. One, I don't have much more to talk about. I found out that that was just an in-moment thought. I do have plenty to talk about. So before I go into more reasons, just know that I am still going to upload here. And, you know, you guys are my family, and I love you all, and I wish I could give each and every one of you a big hug. But at the time, I was dealing with a whole bunch of outside stressors on top of internal stresses within this channel. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties. Can't figure out why this phone works and that phone doesn't. I don't have the money to buy equipment, so it's not like I can go out and get a laptop and a nice camera and really do this properly, nor do I ever truly want to do that. I'd like to have a laptop station to edit these videos and upload them properly, but, you know, maybe get rid of that KineMaster, whichever side it's on this time, logo. But I had planned for Atari's 40th birthday to come up with a whole bunch of stuff, and every time I tried, it just fucking crashed on me. It failed. I even started recording a video of my top 26 must-play games for the Atari 2600, and it was going to be uploaded on the 26th. It was going to be not only a celebration of Atari 2600's, the VCS's 40th birthday, but it was also going to be in commemoration of Atari Day, which we celebrate over at the Atari.io forums. Now, you know, I took a little break from the internet in general. That didn't mean I walked away from it. I just stopped being a little more active in it. I didn't participate as much. I think I'm getting fatigued with social media. I'm getting fatigued with these video things. And luckily, we got an update on the Atari box, and we got another update on something that's coming out, which this is my last video on here about the C64 Mini. And it kind of sparked that interest. Now, I don't want to just do current events. I want to talk about things in my old style. But long story short, I literally almost just dumped this site. Just leave everything up here for archive and walk away. And then I was going through a few of the videos, and I caught my Slayton Tower video, my Creepy Crawl. And I said, you know what? That is something I've wanted to do since the 90s, since I was a kid. And I explained all that in that video, not to force you to go back to it, but it'd be nice if you did. Then I got some bad news health-wise. And it's not bad news in the point where I'm going to be in a box anytime soon. However, it's forcing me to make a lot of lifestyle changes that I should have done anyway. I'm overweight. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I'm not a huge fat bastard, but I'm probably a good 60 pounds more than I fucking should be. On top of that, of course, I got the hip issues and I got the knee issues, which are causing problems with work. So I don't really have much of an income right now. And on top of that, I had a physical. And since now I'm 42, just coincidentally, not that you need to know this, but I'm starting to get the finger now. Oh my God. Physicals suck. But found out I'm diabetic. And that's of no fault of anyone's but myself and, of course, some genetics. So I need to lose weight. I should have just done it a long time ago. I should stop being a fucking slob. Start eating properly. I'm never getting rid of this, though. Coffee, and I told my doctor, I'll kill everybody on the planet before I get rid of my coffee. Maybe a whole lot less soda consumption, and I have been filling this up with water a lot more than not lately. And just yesterday on a whim, I decided, you know what? There's this little hidden town that we had here locally, and it was 2 blocks down from one of my childhood homes. Never even heard of it. And it's funny, I posted a picture on my personal Facebook. Everyone's like, you didn't know about that? We used to party up there. Maybe you don't remember. I'm just like, I've never fucking heard of this place. And I made a video, and I was going to make it a creepy crawl video. But then I said, you know what? I need some kind of an outlet. That's not what I do now. So I created, I guess, kind of a vlog channel. I'm not trying to jump on the vlog trend or the adventure trend. I'm jumping on the Atari Creep, or more personally, Chris needs a creative outlet to keep the spark going. And I'm telling you what, by the end of this walk, my body was screaming at me. My hip was killing me. I'm stiff right now. My knee was aching. My heart was going like this because it was like, you're too fat to do this. You're too fat to do this. But I'm telling you, it re-sparked that interest to make videos on any level. So what I'm going to do is I have that second channel. I will link it down below. It is actually called The Creepy Crawl. I got 2 videos up there right now. One is just more of a dump video, something I filmed a while back. It had no use for it anywhere else. It's only a minute-long clip of literally a doll in the dark. But I didn't want to get rid of it, so I just put it there to archive it. And then when I decided to do this thing, like legit, I actually uploaded images to the page. You know how it works. You have your little avatar in your background. I actually did that. And I edited this video. And I had a blast doing it. So the link to that video will be down below. You can, if you're into this kind of thing, by all means, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't, no harm, no foul. I understand people aren't into the same thing, and not everyone's going to be into this. But the channel is literally going to be a dumping ground for my brain. If I go out adventuring, which I plan on doing a lot of, that's going to be there. I'm going to do vlogs periodically, get an idea out of my head that's non-gaming related. And maybe sometimes they will be gaming related. But like this past week, this Tom Petty bullshit and stuff with Vegas and the politically hot climate right now and just how I feel personally. It almost like a therapy session. Just get it done with. So there'll be vlogs on there. And basically, if I'm doing something that day, be it myself or with the family, and I feel like that I want to share this with you folks, that's what it's really for. It's for sharing my world, my life, putting some positivity out into the world. I'm going to try not to swear as much as I can, though I did fail in yesterday's video. I think there's three swears, a couple F-bombs, and I said shit once. I can't remember. I'm going to try to keep that one family friendly. And I'm just going to explore, have fun, chat with you. And that's really all there is to it. Aside from that, I can't thank you guys enough. I have almost 350 subscriptions. And to many of you, that may sound like, but to me, that's amazing. I never expected to get past 50 when I started this so many years ago. And the positive response I still get, I get the occasional negative comment, and that's awesome. Like I say at the end of all my videos, all feedback is positive to me. Thumbs up, thumbs down, leave feedback, and all that crap. I ask that for a reason. I really want to know. Not that I'm going to 100% steer my content towards your specific tastes, but if a trend shows up, then I'll be like, well, maybe I should stop doing this because it's not connecting. And that's my thing. I don't care about subscriptions, and I don't care about the monetization, which I do have, but that's a just in case thing. Who knows? Everyone likes money. But yeah, I'm more of a connecting thing. I want to see if I'm jiving with people, and of course, there's going to be some I don't. I'm okay with that. So I decided to make the Creepy Crawl a completely separate entity. Again, I'll put links to it down below. Maybe I'll just do the channel itself, and you can just seek out the 2 videos that are on there. I'm actually going to be filming a second one right now. That's a link to my tower video. Hopefully getting people over to this one to look at that video, not to sub, but just to look at it. But let me give you just some highlights from yesterday's video. And if you so choose, I would be honored if you would join me over in the Creepy Crawl. And just, maybe you just get a more impersonal view onto the Creep's life and how he operates and his day-to-day bullshit. And that's really all there is to it. And guys, like I was trying to say when I start rambling, I can't thank you guys enough for watching. I really can't. You make it all worthwhile. I would probably do this without you guys, but because you guys are there, it's so much better. It really is, and it makes it actually fun. And regardless of having good times and bad times, I'll always be here. And if there's anything you ever want me to cover, that would help me out a great deal too, because I get stale, man. I'm just looking at this. Well, you can't see it, but I can see it. My 1 4x7 shelf of gaming stuff, and like, oh, what can I talk about today? And the spark hits sometimes, and the spark sometimes goes dull. But that's it, guys. I love you all to death. I hope you join me in my other adventure, and if you don't, that's quite all right too. I'm okay with that as well. So, guys, go ahead and leave feedback down below. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback's positive. I hope you're doing well. Our hearts go out to. I'm just gonna generalize this. Our hearts go out to all the hurt and horrors of this world. Let's try to bring something positive back into it. There's too much crap in the world right now, and it sucks. We live in great times, but they're turmoiled and they're horrific. But maybe if we just keep putting that little spark of positivity out there, maybe we can make things better, at least for today. So, guys, I hope you enjoy these highlights. If you're interested in the video, I'll link to it down below. And I'd be honored if you hit that subscription button. So, guys, until next time, I hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye-bye. Funny thing, life. You can live somewhere your whole life. In my case, I'm 42 years old. And never know everything about your surrounding area. About 2 blocks, a little bit west of where I grew up, one of my childhood homes, there's a city that doesn't exist. I don't know too much about it. I just know it was a little town that sprouted up, and it was all industry, and then it just disappeared.
Oh no. Oh no. I have bad knees and hips. I'm a fat bastard, and I'm blocked.
So we've come to this really cool fork in the road, and there's something cool in both directions. Actually, we actually came from there. I just backed up a little bit. So let's go over here first. That's wicked cool, but that's not what caught my eye. Jeez. A lowly brick. This is awesome. So I guess a lot of joggers come up here. I keep running into them. That's why we're getting choppy in the editing here. Maybe I should just not give a shit. Let them be in the video. Wow, this is beautiful. That is just awesome. In my backyard. Didn't even know any of this was here.